your host, George Takei. Welcome to Pride 2014. Interestingly enough, a lot of these people here are actually gay. They're straight allies. Let's get started. Hi, I'm here. I am Josie James again. Finally, hoping to find a little quieter spot. But if you can see behind me, and I'm going to pan the camera around here in a bit, the turnout here today is incredible. Now, unfortunately, as most of you know, last year when I did the Pride show, I had no problem with people who coordinate all this. I had no problem with me shooting my show while doing the volunteering in the tents. Not this year. So, thankfully, I am not, as you can see, I'm not wearing one of the volunteer shirts right now. I volunteer later to get your bones some of what happened so far, because this is actually day 2. Yesterday we had an EMT emergency. Then I ate something bad, got home, and went all night long. So be careful what you eat if you're at these places. Now I'm going to cut for a minute, and I'm going to see if I can find some interviews. I've got a sign up that says, I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera. Since Joe, the director, is not here, he just edits. And show you the sign I've hooked up. Let's see, it says, interviews about gay pride, just ask. So hopefully I'll be able to round up some interviews today. I actually got here late. What you're going to see in between shots is tail end of the parade. I missed it by that much. And if some of you know who's here, George Takei was our Pride Marshal. So I'm like going, I miss George Takei. So, and hey, if we're lucky, we might bump into him and get the chance to interview him. I don't think me getting that lucky is going to happen. So, I'm going to shut this down for a second and see about finding some interviews. Okay. Hi, Josie James here again, and I actually managed to catch an interview so far. But if you haven't noticed yet, she's going to be blocked out. Unless she changes her mind. But she doesn't want to be, but so tell us about yourself.
My name is Rabbit. This is my first time here ever, and I just had a few questions about how this thing goes, what good pointers there are and whatnot. Where's the alcohol?
Okay. Now, one of the main questions I ask when I do these, especially for Pride, is what do you think are future issues for the gay community?
Future issues? You know what? Honestly, I don't. For the way how much gay pride and gay community is coming out, I don't really see future issues, honestly. It all lies in the politics. But if you guys keep this up, and you express and talk out loud and rebel because people have power, and I'm fucking up, then I don't really see us having issues.
Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to bring up that I saw yesterday earlier, which kind of embarrassed me, there was a woman holding up a sign with some type of Romans thing about marriage, and it shouldn't be, and it says in Romans. And it's a woman doing this. She shouldn't be embarrassed and ashamed of herself, and I hope she gets a chance to watch this. Because the definition of marriage has already changed. After all, did her daddy sell her for a bunch of shackles? Okay, and we'll go around this one up, and hopefully next interview here in a few. Okay, I actually found a little quieter in the area, but I don't know how long this is going to work for. keep moving around. Hopefully catch more interviews as we go. Now, interestingly enough, the lady I just interviewed with, I made a mistake of giving her the wrong direction, so she was looking for the booze tickets. So I just entered one way and it's this way. Now, so far some of the issues, I am surprised that she didn't have any issues to bring up. I'm taking a look at what's happening in Russia and in other countries, and yeah, things are getting better here in the States, but we still have to struggle every day. It's not like it was 20 years ago, but it's still not what it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and stop for now and continue looking for interviews. Okay, we found a little quieter in the area. Hopefully we'll be able to get more interviews this way. Leaving or coming. So far, one interview as you can see. No fingers crossed. Some of the highlights of good friends besides the performers, things like that. Of course, it's George Takei. He came down here in Columbus, Ohio. It was our pride march. Wish to God I was actually in line for the interview. the sign that says those who get married or...
I understand where she's coming from. It's...
Do you think it was an appropriate question for me to ask her how many shekels her father got from her husband?
I think it's fair for you to ask her something that could be a parallel as far as her religion goes. I think it's great when you actually, when somebody tries to use their religion as a stance against something and then you use a parallel argument of another issue to combat that, and then they have no answer for you. Because, oh, wait a minute, wait, my religion tells me to do this, but I actually go against it. But, oh, you can't be selective. If you believe in something, you cannot be selective. And that's why I, over the years, have lost a lot of faith in Christianity.
Strange enough, I was raised Free-Will Baptist, and my ministry wanted to tell me how many days it was. I was too much of a question.
Yeah, and I mean, you should be a
my minister was very open-minded about things, and it's like, I was 9 and I was giving my female Sunday school teacher the blues about women's liberation. I didn't even know I was a feminist. Because I was asking point blank, wait a minute, if all what you're saying is true, you're supposed to listen to men. 1, what are you doing teaching? 2, what are you doing wearing slacks? 3, why aren't you on barefoot and pregnant? She got mad at me, took me to the ministry. He goes, you're a little feminist. And I'm like 9. Like, what's a feminist? He goes, you are, buddy. You are. I didn't know what it meant.
God tells us to love all.
Exactly.
So why are you sitting here judging other people? That is probably, and that's not even, that
Okay,
may
let me
not.
check the camera real quick.
Oh, yeah.
No, because I've only got it set for 9 minutes.
Oh,
so
that's
that way,
fine.
yeah.
I mean, it may not even be like something written out in the 10 Commandments, but the whole thing is you are not here to judge anybody. Yeah, I mean, we all make judgments about it. We all do it.
Yeah, like, oh my God, that dress looks horrid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait a minute, it's a him. Dude, still, that dress looks horrid.
As humans, we are judgmental. The thing is, I mean, why aren't you just happy that they're happy?
Exactly.
That's what I don't get. I don't understand it.
Do you want to thank you for the interview? I just said it's been a heck of a day so far. Were you here yesterday? Or?
No, actually, this is my first time being here. This is
First time at Pride ever?
yeah.
I'm 4 years volunteer.
Nice.
I'm usually getting the things but next
And I
year.
love the festivals down here, man. It's great.
yeah.
And you know what? This is a great thing. Because, I mean, you don't see, I don't know if they have a Pride Festival in Texas.
I don't know. I'm talking to a guy now down in Texas there.
It'd be great to have one down in Texas because I honestly would never live down there because they're a bunch of bigoted assholes.
Not all. Not all.
I mean, not all, but
Oh, strangely enough, there's actually, and I'm gonna go ahead and shut down. There's a show done, ABC did it. They went down to Texas and had a gay couple and had the waitress was in on it. She was actually not a bigot or anything, but she's in on it. And she's raising 9 times the heck about,
oh, I think I saw that special.
yes. And
They also did that special up in Harlem, where they did it with the white woman with the black man, and then they saw how people reacted.
And they found out Texas was not as bigoted as they thought. There were
Well,
more
I
people
mean,
that
there's parts of Texas that aren't that bigoted, but
I think it's mainly just the leadership.
the legislators in Texas are way the fuck off base, and it pisses me off because
Okay.
you've got these teabaggers that are going around.
I love the fact that they call themselves teabaggers. I'm like, well, you teabag a lot.
They want us to secede from the United States. It's like, go ahead, have fun funding your fucking highways. You people are idiots. Go ahead. Then you'll never get your federal funding, and then you're gonna fucking sit there and you're gonna be like, oh, I want another handout when I didn't want to give handouts. They're fucking misled, ignorant motherfuckers, and it's all led by the Koch brothers.
Okay, yeah, the Koch brothers.
Yeah, fuck the Koch brothers. Those dirty fucking assholes.
Yeah, they got money in there. I would love to see some Robin Hood pull up. I'm like,
Oh my God.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this so you know where to look up the show. This is the channel on YouTube. Okay.
Prince
Quasar. It's no
Prince Quasar.
Yeah, it's just Prince.
Okay.
You write that or that way you can see yourself interviewing. Wow, I'm better looking than I thought.
How about you just, if you could put in your name? Oh, all right.
This is actually the day after Pride weekend. The original ending footage, unfortunately, we had a bit of a snafu where it's doing, and nothing's coming out. Like going, oh, that is so embarrassing. I don't know what happened, so we're reshooting this in part. Unfortunately, I feel embarrassed for the woman that I interviewed, the religious one who wants to be all, against marriage equality. And I'm wondering if she's doing it because she's a divorcee and thinks no one else should have the right to be happy, whatever. Or maybe she honestly believes in her religious viewpoints. I don't know. I think it's a crying shame if she actually believes that way, because that means she believes that she's a second-class citizen, that her father had the right to sell her for shekels. So, about all who came out to the Pride Festival, I hope you had a good time, and I hope as always, my show gives you a little something to think about. I've got my cat trying to stick her butt up on the camera. So, this is Josie James, as always, saying, take a look at both sides of an issue and decide for yourself. And don't let some loudmouth idiot, even me, tell you what to think. Y'all have a good day.